hung upon all the words you said, breaking free from this conformity that you force on me. Everything I do is one big show. It's about damn time that I take control. Put me under a microscope and watch me take control. What's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. And and dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. Don't tell me that I need saving. Finally awake and living.
All right, hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Bedlam Brigade. I am your Dungeon Master Draconius, the level 1 DM. I'll introduce you to our party, starting from left to right, starting with Valen.
I'm Valen the gnome.
Our gnome cleric, AB.
I am Kyrian, our elf wizard.
And Nadar.
I am Nadar, the Conquest Paladin.
All right. And our monk is absent tonight, and Neku, our arcane archer, he is going to be late. So, you guys went through the ice dungeon. Got quite a number of things. You got some magical weapons, and Parafear, he actually nabbed a number of items on the way out before you guys took off, and you managed to get a spell book.
Yeah, Frostfire, right?
Yeah. So with that, Kyrian got a number of spells. So, and then you guys teleported back to the elven town of city of Elril, where you guys quickly made it back to your ship that was in port waiting for you. And your next plans was to go to Port Peltier before going onto the Yanti Island to look for the tuning fork that you need to work with the disc. So at this point, as you're leaving the elven port, what do you guys want to do?
Well, before we leave, sorry, I'm having I'm like 4 or 5 sessions deep, and I'm still having trouble remembering names. It is Kyrian, right? That's the
elf.
Yeah. What was that, Lila?
I was just going to list the names, but you got it. So.
Yeah. Sorry, but yeah, the elf. That's Kyrian. Nadar sort of approaches Kyrian and taps him on the shoulder.
What can I do for you?
Uh, I hate to be a bother with you, Kyrian, but I wanted to address something with you.
Well, what is it?
Uh, how can I put this delicately? You seem on edge.
Yes, I forget. You haven't been here very long. You see, the people that we are going up against are old friends of mine.
So you have a personal stake in all of this.
I would say that, yes.
Must be very hard on you. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
Oh, you're fine. I've had plenty of people die on me.
Even still, it does not entirely make it right. I mean, your strength is to be commended if you survived this long, and
What's wrong with strength? Or death?
nothing really. Still, though, just he thinks for a moment and he says, "I've seen a few people die on me as well. Just it can change you for better or worse. Just know that, well, whatever you think of me, whether you're frightened of me or see me as an ally or what have you, know that I will be fighting by your side. I won't be doing it as a conqueror. I will be doing it as a paladin. Because, well, from what I've seen, I should consider it a personal duty for me as well."
All right. This sounds very nice of you. Thank you for that. But was that it, or is there something else you
Yeah.
needed?
No, it was just that. I just wanted to make sure that you didn't feel as though the entire world was on your shoulders.
Well, it's fine. I've gotten quite used to it. Anyway, I finished identifying a few of these items, and I will hand him, I believe, Obey.
Mhm.
I think
Uh,
this suits you more than any other of us.
Certainly a peculiar looking blade, isn't it?
It's, I would say it's one of a kind.
Well, if it'll help us get to where we need to, then I'll take it.
Be my guess. I'll hand it to him.
And of course, he'll take Obey.
Okay, so you have Obey, and as you see Obey, it is this crystalline sword, and the sword itself, it's not like completely whole together. It's like all these different shards of colored metal that are in complete suspension, but they are at the same time immovable.
So, in other words, it's kind of like they're held together by some kind of almost invisible force. I
Yeah.
would say, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So as you guys are having this conversation, and the door immediately slams open, and you're all right. So what's the plan now? As Garfield comes in.
Oh, welcome, Garfield. I believe now we are going to look for a tuning fork, which should be down isn't it near the coastal ruins?
Yeah. So it is on it's actually on that southern island.
Okay. Oh, on Coralheim.
No, not on Coralheim.
Oh,
sorry.
yeah, I see. I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, it's next to the burning swamp.
Yeah.
So it was like, well, look, remember who has the portal? It's Ghost and his crew that killed all my friends.
Yes, well, we'll definitely need to get that soon. Anyway,
Especially Ghost.
sure. Yeah, of course. Now, hold on.
With that, so for Valen, and as you're and as you're getting onto the ship, you see someone running towards you. and it is Johann. He says, "My lady, I have found you scissors."
Thank you.
And he pulls out he pulls out this pair of scissors. It looks like shears in his hand. I found and I found a sheep herder, and I asked him if he heard of these fabled scissors, and he told me that he uses these to what he said, nip the male sheep. I've given him. I'm here to give them to you, having completed my quest.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If you need anything else from me, well, you know I'm here and capable.
Right. When he's not looking, I'll throw them off the ship.
Like, basically, when Johann's like out of earshot, like
Yeah.
Nadar just kind of leans in. He says, "Crazy bastard actually did it."
You know, there's a few things I'd like to try on that man. Anyway, off to the island we go.
Yes,
We're going to the port first.
Yep.
Yeah, we need to
Okay.
prepare for the long journey ahead.
Yep. All right. So as you guys are making your way to Port Peltier, is there anything you guys want to do along the way? Because you got some time.
I'm going to work on 4C. The spell that I've been working on for a while now.
How much time do we have exactly?
Geez, you got some time. You probably got about a month's worth of travel.
Oof.
Yeah,
To
it's
be completely
a while away.
honest.
Which means
We're going around the continent, so
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
True. Which means one of us could probably make use of the manual of bodily health.
Oh, we got that? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we did.
So there are some things that that Kyrian was able to get on the way out.
Yeah, this was one of the things he grabbed.
So the Ion Stone, the Manual of Bodily Health, and the Belt of Dwarven Kind.
Pretty much all items that will increase our constitution if we attune to them.
Yep.
Or activate them in the case of the stone.
Yep. And there were some other things in there that he didn't get. The Ring of Regeneration and the Amulet of Health.
But yeah, anyone. Well, I don't know why that feedback keeps happening.
Oh,
so
is
yeah,
on who? Go ahead.
I think I've heard it from your mic every now and again, Drac. I don't know. Maybe I'm just
Okay. I'm
too
working on it,
close.
so I'll keep an eye on it.
But yeah, anyone feeling like they're hurting for hit points and they might need a little pick me up?
I mean, I'm a wizard. I could always use hit points, but I don't need them. Or I don't need it because I'm usually in the back, and I have a lot of escape abilities.
True, and you could just always use the Iron Stone of Fortitude if worse comes to worse.
I could.
Because from what I've read from it, that seems like it's not. There's no need for attunement, and it just requires an action to activate it.
Oh, does it not take attunement?
I mean, if we're talking about the manual, my constitution is only 14.
Yeah, that and my constitution is actually pretty good. So yeah, give it to Valen. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you take the manual of body health. I'll take the Iron Stone of Fortitude.
Yeah, that seems to work. What do you guys reckon?
Sure, sounds good to me.
Okay,
Alright.
so
It's
Valen's
because
getting the
I was
manual?
probably going to spend an ability score on raising con eventually anyway.
So yeah, this just cuts out the middleman for you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, while you're here, Valen, if I could ask, do you still have that bottle of the magical liquid?
I do.
Might I be able to use that from you, or take that from you. I want to try something with it.
What do you need it for?
I am thinking of maybe using it to see what else it can do. Because we've seen multiple times it's been able to bind spells to objects. I wonder if it can bind spells to people as well.
Alright, I'll hand it over.
If you ever need an item or anything manufactured, just give me the word. I'll see what I can do.
Alright.
All right, so Lala's getting the manual bodily health, and you're getting the stone fortitude. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Be sure to make the appropriate changes.
And I think that at least until Periphery comes back, you can use the Belt of Dwarven Kind.
Oh, is he using that?
Well, the thing is, he got all this stuff all by himself, so I think he's entitled
That's
to something. So
yeah.
Yeah, and well, I mean,
I was
I'm
going to
good-
give him Disruptor because he said he wanted it last time I talked with him.
okay,
and that is a longsword. Are monks proficient with longswords?
He's an elf, high elf, so yeah, he is.
it wouldn't count as a monk weapon though.
No, it wouldn't, but he can still use it,
Yeah,
and it does a decent amount of damage.
I mean, I guess it depends on his strength stat, but whatever. We'll sort that out when he gets here.
Yeah.
That's what.
But yeah,
Okay. So, all right. So you're learning. So Valen's learning the manual at least for the next few days. Is there anything else you guys want to accomplish on this trip?
I want to work on my spell.
Oh, and how many days do you have left for that?
The spell?
Yeah.
I have no clue because I think we came up with this last week.
Okay. So what was the? Re-educate me on it.
4C. It was to be able to. I think it was to determine what somebody was going to do next.
Okay. And what level would we determine? Was that like a level
It
2?
was second level bonus action.
So you wanted to see. Okay. So. Okay, it is divine.
oh, so is it a?
It's a divination
it's
spell
like-
to be
Yeah.
able to see the future.
Yep.
Okay, so it's basically like a.
Yeah. So give me the exact specs of what you wanted to say.
What were we trying? I was just gonna have it be essentially remember the foresight spell, but for
Right.
one single target.
For one single target.
So then I know what they're gonna do next.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say it's basically a less powerful version of foresight, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why it's 4C and not foresight.
Right. So basically, okay. So you want to be able to, yeah. Okay. Duration can't be. Okay. So basically, you want to be able to look at a target, cast it at him, and know the most likely scenario of what he's going to do next,
Yeah.
barring anyone else's turn in their initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a Arcana check with advantage because it's divination.
Okay. Where's Arcana? There it is.
Two.
Oh, I
Well,
double clicked. My mouse is broken right now.
All right. Okay, so 24. Okay, so you're able to use it. Okay, so no, so you are able to over the course of the next month, you're able to actually practice it, refine it, work out the arcane the arcane geometric patterns and able to get this spell to work properly. You will be able to cast it as a I would say as a bonus action.
Yeah. Then
No, actually,
would I be able to
actually, you can cast it at as a reaction.
as a reaction?
As a reaction.
Okay.
So is it like a
And
imposed
it'll cost you
disadvantage or
in
something?
research. It'll cost you 2,000 gold worth of.
all right, I can
Plus.
pull that off of my list that I have.
Yeah.
There you are. 2,000.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Now, can I cast it at higher levels to target more than one person, or no?
Sure.
Okay.
Because I mean, because you're not because you're still using a spell slot,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not getting a whole lot of bang for the buck.
Yeah.
The way so giving you versatility on when you can use it is a good thing.
All right.
They give it some added value.
Yeah. I know, is it VSM or VS or S?
We'll just have
as
it
a
the same
reaction.
as counterspell, whatever that is.
I think
Counterspell
is an S. Yeah, it's just S.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just a somatic component, which actually kind of makes sense.
Yeah. My connection to the server has been interrupted. Anything you do right now?
I'm gonna call it Curion's Foresight or Foresight, since it's my spell.
All right.
Oh, that's a misclick.
I have to reload the page because my Roll20 just crapped out. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and load up another Roll20 because it says that. Oh, okay, it's back. Okay.
So how much time did that take me?
Probably the majority of the 30s. I would say 24 of those days.
Then for the rest of that time, I'm probably going to be working. I'm probably going to be reading through the book on the magic
Frostfire?
liquid.
Okay.
I've already read through Frostfire.
Ah, okay. Wow, you got through that quick.
I'm a quick reader.
Not
Not me, Kyrian.
For a wizard, I guess you'd have to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nadar's pretty much done everything he wants, so he's good to go whenever.
Okay. So let me see. So actually, what I was gonna do. Okay, so you guys begin to make your approach to Port Peltier, and you see a number of ships. So as you guys are arriving, you're arriving late in the evening. There is still some sunlight coming in. As you guys are going in, give it 1 second. Okay. So as you guys are coming in, there are many ships around, and Garfield actually spots in the distance. He says, hey, that ship over there, that's ghost ship at the other end.
Oh boy. Let's try to avoid them. I think that would be best.
If we didn't, we'd be spoiling for a fight.
So
Well, not necessarily. I've been in contact with them, but I don't think we want to meet them just yet. Surprises are not.
but hey, they have the portal we need.
Yes, I know. I will find it. Don't worry. Okay.
Yeah, so and you guys manage to make your way, and you find a dock on the south
Whoops.
east side of the island chain.
Okay.
So yeah, Nadar takes it in a bit, and he just kind of shakes it. It's a wonder these things don't go drifting apart.
Yes, it's very interesting.
So you are currently on the southern part of the island. What is it you guys want to do while you're here?
Okay, let's see.
I'm gonna cast Arcane Eye.
Okay.
I'm gonna have it go to their ship,
Okay.
and I'm gonna look for the portal.
Okay. So you're going over to their ship. So
And
you
if I can find Ghost, I will.
okay. So we'll just put your token all up here. So
Okay.
you see a number of. Let's get rid of that. It's not there. No, that's there. So you go. So okay. So you cast Arcane Eye, and it starts to zoom through the islands. You start to bounce around in between the trees and zoom up and down. It kind of resembles the bug scene in Men in the opening of Men in Black and the cars.
Okay.
So you just zooming around, going up and down, and you finally make your way over to the ship. You see a crew of undead skeleton.
Oh,
You see a mercenary force, and you see one human and one not so human on deck.
do any of them look like ghosts? Or would I
None of
know?
them look like the description of Ghost.
Okay, I will continue searching the boat.
Okay, so you're going in throughout the ship. You see a lot of the same. You see several holds, several rooms.
Okay. All right. I'll try and go into. Now, is there like a different part of the boat where there would be like more rooms that are bigger and more like for like the captain's quarters or something like that?
Can your eye go through doors?
It can go through anything 1 inch wide. Let me pop it in chat. It can move as far as it needs to. Go through an opening as small as 1 inch in diameter.
Odd or even?
Let's do. I'm feeling lucky, even.
Okay, so you do manage to find a ornate door, and there's just enough space on underneath the floor for you to squeeze your eye through. So you
Okay.
squeeze it through, and you find a very, very nice room filled with very nice furniture. It looks like a captain's quarters,
Okay, I
but you don't
will.
see the captain.
Okay, can I cast Detect Magic through my eye?
Does the eye say you can do that?
That's a good question. I can look in every direction. You can move the eye up to 30 feet. There's no limit how far we can.
I believe detect magic is concentration.
That's a great question. It is, so I cannot do that.
Yep.
All right.
So you don't see, and I see Garfield gave you a detailed description of everyone.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't seen anyone on this ship that matches any one of the description of the original party.
All right.
So and you just made a beeline for the ship.
Yeah. Did I see anything? Did I see any like bags or anything that would resemble like either a bag of holding or a handy haversack?
No, you did not.
Okay. Then I will bring my eye back.
Okay.
All right. So I couldn't find him anywhere. Garfield.
Yes.
All right, there you are. I could not find Ghost anywhere, but I do. So he's not on the boat. If you want to go and watch the boat for us, and then come back if he goes back to his boat, that would be very helpful. I will continue looking throughout the island for him while you do that.
All right, we'll do. And he's going to take off because he wants to get these motherfuckers.
Okay.
Is he going to get himself killed?
Probably again.
Probably. So, Garfield, he is just going to lean against the tavern that is next to the to Ghost against the wall of the tavern next to Ghost Ship.
Very subtle.
Yep. So he's going.
Well-
Actually, let's go ahead and give him a subtle check.
Subtlety check.
Yep, subtlety check. So still, see how subtle he is. Hey, not too bad. He's just looking like everyone else on the island.
Well, anyway, so we've arrived at around about the evening, correct?
Yeah, and it's quickly becoming dark. So the thing is, everything that is lit up due to torches and fires.
Makes sense. Does that mean that the stores are just about closing, or
Thing is, on this island, nothing ever really closes.
is that a nothing ever really closes because people steal things, or is
That
open all
too,
night?
and not only that, people are. This is a port where it is neutral for all factions: lawful, evil, merchant, pirate, military. Doesn't matter. This is
basically like hallowed ground.
yeah. So the rule is with this island chain, there is no fighting within 2 days travel of here.
Okay, gotcha. Which is a pretty big radius, so that makes sense.
Yeah. So
Alright,
the thing is, there are ships coming in all the time, and this is like a big stop for people to go to Gabrielle before they come in from the mainland.
So there's obviously a lot of traffic and business.
Exactly.
All right, makes sense.
I'm going to take off the Iron Stone because I don't want it to get stolen or me to get, shanked in an alley somewhere.
I mean, I'm pretty confident I can just take care of anyone who tries to swipe from me, but can I just leave most of my special stuff with, I don't know, whoever is like the safest?
There's Johan was speaking. Don't worry, you can leave your stuff with me, and I will guard it with my life.
I'd recommend locking it up in your room. Would probably be the best option.
Or alternatively, if Nadar puts on his mask, how shit your pants scary does he look?
Go ahead and give me a
Intimidation.
intimidation check. Yeah.
Alrighty, and I'm proficient with that.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
pretty
wow.
intimidating.
So how much of a deterrent do you think that would be for anyone who thinks about trying to rob me?
You do actually look like a pretty intimidating figure. You'd think that if parties were wanting to try and mug you, they wouldn't do it alone.
Okay, so it would probably be better if I traveled with someone else.
Just
To prevent getting.
Yeah, that would prevent anyone thinking about it. But I mean, you do look like a tough, intimidating figure.
Okay, yeah. So for a little bit, I'll be fine on my own, but it'd probably be best if I traveled in a group just to prevent getting jumped.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going into town, so we can probably tag along, get things done if we need to.
Well, I mean, as long as you don't mind, I wouldn't mind the company myself.
Just don't try to walk into my illusion. And then I'm going to pull up my displacement cloak hood, so then I'm shifted off to the left 5 feet.
Okay.
I will, and he shuffles aside a bit, and I'll try to keep that in mind. But yeah, while it's the evening, I'm looking for a shop that probably deals in coding armor.
Okay. Let me see. So I think that coding armor. Okay. You can. That's something that you can inquire about.
Yep, and specifically, I am asking about getting my plate armor coated in adamantine.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
wow, that's expensive.
But I think you guys got the funds for it.
Drek, here's my question.
Yeah.
The frost. Oh, I'm getting. Okay. The Frostfire book.
Yes.
Do I automatically can I cast these spells from the book, or do
I
I
mean,
need
it
to
w-
inscribe them down?
I would say it is a spell book. I mean, so it would just be another spell book that you got to carry around.
I have so many of these. I need to find a bigger book pouch. That's what I'll be shopping for.
Okay.
I have one on my
50% of Kyrion's weight is just books.
I have one on my back that can hold like 3. I need one on my side that can hold at least like 6 or 4.
Mhm.
I have so many books.
So
Hey,
in the
you're a
place,
wizard, man. What do you expect?
Yeah.
and the place that you're next to is the Tack Brew House.
Oh. Okay.
So it's like the pub, or
It's a brewery, but you know there is drinking going on at the brewery.
okay, so they just supply the thing, not a straight up pub, but it probably is a pub for like people who are passing by.
Yeah, I mean it's like it's like a pub light kind of thing. It isn't like a
It isn't a full on bar.
pub. I mean, this is just like straight alcohol. This isn't gonna have anything else.
All right.
Other-
Sorry, I'm asking so many questions.
No,
on
that's
this.
good. Ask. Yeah, everything's fine. Yeah.
All right, but yeah, that's with Kyrian with me. That's kind of what I'm looking into.
Okay. So you had been in this island before, but I have upscaled it a bit since.
Hmm.
So there is now a fighting arena.
Oh.
There's a tavern to the far north where you guys met it before. There is now the brew house. There is a provision store, and there is a brothel.
Okay.
As you do.
Yep.
I mean, considering this is neutral ground, are we really surprised?
I'm not.
But yeah, that's Nadago's looking to see anyone who has the skill to coat his plate armor in adamantine.
Okay.
I
So,
will go with him.
what's your background?
My background, it's Nada's background is acolyte.
Okay. Let me see. So you're gonna have. I think your best bet is to find a ship. So I would like for. Let me see. So actually, you can go explore. So we'll see what happens.
All right, you're leading the way for this.
All right. Well, going forward.
Okay.
I can find you. Don't worry. I have vision.
Valen, what do you? Is there anything that you want to do while you're here?
Do you want to join the party?
I'll just, sure. Sure, I'll just follow the group.
Okay.
I do kind of like the tropical feeling of the place.
Well, it is a tropical island in the far south, so I would hope it has some green.
Okay. So as you're. Okay, go ahead. So yeah, so as you're passing the brew house, like for let me see, both Kyrian and Nadar to make perception checks.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Here we
boy.
go. Perception,
wait.
perception.
Oh boy, that'll be fun.
Perception.
Yep.
God
Okay.
damn it.
Hold on.
What do you want to do, Avy?
I'm not going to use that nat 20 yet.
Yeah.
Okay. 10.
So how about You, Valen.
Oh, so shit. Accidentally closed my sheet.
Oh wow. Okay, Valen. So it just sounds like a loud ruckus inside, and Nadar and Kyrian are just going by. You actually start to hear them talk about, and you hear, and it is completely filled with pirates, and they're just drinking their asses off. And one of the really drunk ones says, "Okay, these 5 assholes, they come and attack our ship." And one of them got on our ship. He was this really scary guy. He had a flaming green skull. Anyways, our captain killed him and took all his shit. He had tons and tons and tons of stuff in his bag. He had, I don't know, maybe 100,000 gold worth of gems and all this magical shit. But the captain died, but we found something in the bag to bring him back. Now he's at the brothel trying out his new equipment.
Alright, I'll relay this to the party.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Maybe we
Now-
should give the brothel a look.
Now, you guys have known Nadar for a bit, and you know that nothing seems to rattle him too much, or at least if it rattles him, he doesn't show it. But he seems to actively wince at the implication of trying his new equipment at the brothel. Like, he seems uncomfortable, like, strangely so.
You can stay out if you want to, but I feel like this is worth investigating. Good find.
No. It's just I will be fine. Besides, you need all the backup you can get, especially in a dubious place such as this.
Well, it's not like anybody can pickpocket me. Anyway, lead the charge, I guess.
Onward and upward. So yeah, keep going, and I'm guessing that's the brothel.
Yep. You go up and you see a sign.
Yeah, big lady.
And it's called, yeah, and the title of it is Sebastian's Pleasures.
Not surprising.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. I've heard that name somewhere before.
Sorry.
You're good.
But yeah, Nadar just says, "Is that not a common name?"
It's rather the person behind it. I think I might know who it is.
Well, does it seem to be... Well, he points to the brothel and he says, "Does that seem to be the sort of thing he would produce?"
I don't know him personally, but from what I've heard, yes. Yes, it is.
Well then, perhaps there's even more reason to check it out. But currently, I think we should make our preparations first before we go gallivanting into these sorts of places.
All right.
All right, and going down this way.
Okay.
Oh, there's a ship.
There's a ship. Okay. Okay.
You did say that I should be looking for a ship if I want to get my armor coated, yeah?
Well, I was thinking that you would need to interact with people on the port to do that.
Sorry, I completely misinterpreted.
It's all right. No, it's my fault. I didn't make it clear.
But okay, I mean, so yeah, I'll just say that Nadar does go mingling, or at least as close to mingling as a big scary guy like him could.
Okay, so where would you like to mingle?
What's the place with the biggest traffic?
That would probably be the tavern next to Ghost Ship.
Alrighty. Well, I'll
Oh,
just
and
back.
and you also know of the thieves. And they're also above the brothel to the right is the Ebon Hands coastal headquarters.
Okay. Brewery. The tavern's deeper in, yeah.
It's farther north.
Okay, farther north. Probably around this way. All right, going up, up, up.
Nope. Next to the really nice looking ship with the skeleton crew.
Am I at it dry?
You're at the fighting pit.
Oh, okay, so it's this place.
Oh, here we go. No, wait, that's the fighting pit?
Yeah, that's fighting pit. And this is the tavern.
Yeah, I think this is.
Oh, yeah, Felix. Oh, yeah, Felix did say he was leaning against the tavern. All right.
Yeah.
And
And Garfield he will come up to you and says, I haven't seen anything yet.
All right, good job. Just keep an eye out. We're going to keep looking.
All right.
oh, Garfield, just a quick question.
Yes.
Have you heard any murmurings of a armor smith around here or some such? Or have you been too focused in your mission?
Well, he is paying attention to shit. So 21. Well, I haven't heard anything about armory shit, but there were some soldiers or mercenaries or somewhere that came into the tavern. Maybe they can
What did
help
they-
out.
Which way did they go off to?
They're inside somewhere.
All right then. Thank you very much.
All right.
And Nadar just kind of slowly opens the door and walks inside, still trying to keep the intimidating presence about him.
Okay, so you go on in, yeah, and yeah, you see a whole host of people inside from all walks of life, and yeah,
Ah, crap.
and as soon as you now, thing is, you are a large, intimidating, dragonborn, like
Red Dragonborn. Let's not forget.
red dragonborn. You coming in, you look tough and intimidating. About how tall are you?
If I remember correctly, he is 6'9".
6'9". A very, very tall, nearing on the large size. And as soon as you come in, you catch the eye of a woman, and she looks at you. She starts walking up to you. She says, "So hey, what's your name?"
This woman is a troll, isn't she?
Give me a nature check.
Alrighty, nature.
1.
Nadar has no fucking clue who she
No
is.
fucking
What she
clue.
is.
She says, "So what's your name?"
My name is Nadar.
Nada, you got a girlfriend?
I have taken a vow of chastity, madam.
And she says, "Burns, this dragonborn's a virgin." Well, don't worry. After a night with me, you won't be a virgin no more.
As
I'm not-
tempting as the offer is, ma'am, I must decline.
Actually, let me see. Whoever's proficient in nature can give me a nature check.
I have a 5,
Okay, go ahead.
not proficiency.
Got it.
Okay.
That's
15.
intelligence.
Yeah. So what you get is that she's half ogre, half drow,
Oh,
and you take it that the daddy didn't bring the mommy flowers.
I see. I'm gonna underneath my cloak. I'm gonna cast message
Mm-hmm.
to Nadar and just say, "Give me the word, and I'll disintegrate her."
And you just hear sort of like a inhale, and he just think. Hang on, is message one way, or can you think back?
No, you have one. You can send one message back.
Okay. And he just, you hear him taking a deep breath and sighing. He says, "If she lays a hand on me, do it."
He says, "Well, look, you change your mind, I'll be over here."
Again, thank you. I appreciate it, madam.
She goes back and she goes back and sits next to the person that she called Burns. And you see next to you what looks to be a Parmeran that seems to be in a that seems to be wearing captainy type clothes. Next to a what you would recognize Valen and Kyrian as a Shadowhound, which you fought before.
Oh, great!
And a clearly undead and a clearly undead companion with them. You see a very, very well dressed elf on the couch. Looks typical of the style of Elril of Elril. And you see a number of other people, and you see in the corner the soldiers soldiers and mercenaries that Garfield was probably talking about.
Yeah, ignoring everyone, Nada just makes his way over to the mercenaries.
All right.
I am behind him a little bit. Wait.
Just
right here, but then I'm actually behind him because of displacement.
Okay. Gotcha.
Actually, just for quick flavor, she's still checking him out, isn't she?
Oh yeah. Actually, give me a sleight of hand check as your.
You mean Nada with sleight of hand?
Yeah, Nadar with sleight of hand.
All right.
Oh god damn it! I was looking for a 1.
Wow.
So you're able to sneak a peek out of the corner of your eye, and and she does see, and she is definitely checking you out. Had you rolled a 1, she would have saw you looking back, and she would have gave you a wink.
All right. Well,
does that count as touching, like mentally?
You don't know what about it.
You know what I mean by touching. You know what I mean by touching.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm not gonna just disintegrate somebody randomly. Like, I'm not that chaotic. Hey, Drac, it's level 6. No, I'm kidding.
But yeah. Anyway, so he approaches the mercenaries and he says, "Good day to you."
Oh, good day to you.
I heard tell that there were a band of mercenaries about, and I was wondering if I could ask you a question.
Oh, well, sure. What is your name?
My name is Nada Narixus.
Nadar, and what's your profession, Nadar?
My profession, as in, my apologies. What I do is, well, I suppose you can say I'm an adventurer. Currently, I'm an adventurer.
Well, Gabriel's a great place for that.
It certainly is. And his eyes kind of shift to the side. Clearly, he's still thinking of the absolute giant of a woman. And after the pause, he says, "This place clearly is very lively and attracts interesting people."
Oh, yes, all kinds come here. Well, my name's Michael. This one next to me is Randall, and my other graduate is Wade. We're a part of a group of mercenaries looking to take. We're part of a group hired to take back Port Worth.
Interesting. I hope
Would
the
you
pay
be
is
interested
good.
Would you be interested in that kind of work?
Nadash slowly shakes his head.
No,
Currently, I
fine.
am not. Currently, I am not looking for such work, but well, perhaps something will change if my companions see to it. But as it currently stands, I wish to ask: do you perchance know any individual on these islands who can, well, who is perhaps a master armor smith?
Oh, well, we got people that can work on things. What are you looking to have done?
He taps a knuckle against his plate armor and he says, "I would like my armor coated in adamantine."
I don't think we have any adamantine. He looks to his friends like, no, we don't have anything like that.
Insight check.
Okay.
I was gonna say that tone of voice sounded weird.
I'm gonna use my natural 20.
Okay, natural 20. No, you just think that he just sees the whole concept of having adamantine pretty absurd.
Okay.
And you have this Dragonborn coming up to him saying, "Hey, I want this code anime." Like, no, we don't got adamantine.
Okay.
Well, do you know where I may find it?
Do you have adamantine?
His mace is coated in it.
Okay, because I thought you actually had adamantine.
I don't have just straight adamantine on me. I
Oh,
got
you
my
don't.
mace.
Oh,
I got my mace coated when
This is gonna
we
be
were
a
in
lot
the.
harder.
yeah, because I thought I thought that you actually had it.
Oh well.
So,
I mean, I guess that. Yeah. I mean, you just said like you could pretty much find anything here. It's like, oh, sweet.
let me see. So they wouldn't have adamantine, but if you find some, we can probably do it for you. I mean,
I'll be right
and
back. I'm
we have
hearing
armor
a
smiths on our
banging.
ship.
Oh, okay. See you in a bit, Lala.
What's that?
She needed to duck out for a minute.
Okay.
But yeah,
But about this. Sorry to barge in on this conversation, but might you happen to also have any leather or know somebody who distributes that around?
Oh, you can find leather in the provision shop down below.
All right, thank you.
all right. Well,
I'll throw a
thank you.
gold piece onto the table as compensation for giving me information.
So, so yeah, so he'll take it and he'll throw it to the bartender. Another round, please.
Well, Nadad gives a small bow and he says, "Thank you, regardless."
Actually, if you those guys over there might deal in strange things. They're strange people as it is. He points towards the undead table.
Do any of them look like ghosts?
No, flaming skulls.
Dang it! Did they just disconnect from the game while they're not here? Where are they?
Fell off the face. Fell off the edge of the
Oh
world.
wait, I know where he is. Of course. Okay.
I'm
All
back.
right.
Okay, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Well, you just heard them talk about Ghost in the brewery, how their captain killed them.
No, I know
but
that.
that'd probably just be a slap on the wrist for him. Well, anyway, he bows, gives thanks, and you're really sending me on a goose chase for this.
Paul, I didn't know you didn't have the adamantium.
I mean, look, it kind of on me because I did ask to get my mace coated, but yeah, just no one just carries that shit around with it. You know, it is what it is. If I look hard enough, maybe I'll find something.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go over to the fighting pit.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys can split off and do your thing if you
So
guys
actually,
want.
go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Nadar?
Yep, Nadar.
I'm gonna help
Alright.
him so he has advantage. Oh.
No, he has +3, +9. Okay. So you're gonna have to talk it out.
Alrighty then. Well, again, keeping the intimidating visage because these guys look like trouble. He approaches the trio.
Okay. And the guy below says, "Oh, look, an oncomer. Well, you look like you have some intention towards us."
Well, I do have intentions, yes, but more of the inquisitive variety.
Now, actually, your armor, does it display anything?
I think it's just basic. I think it's just basic plate mail. Like maybe there's probably a small opening that like if someone was onlooking, they could see the brand on his arm, but that's about it.
Okay. There isn't anything overtly that would tell them that you're a paladin?
I mean, not in particularly, unless they've seen what a conquest paladin kind of looks like, or the general vibe of a conquest paladin, or if they can sense.
Don't you give off an aura of fear?
Oh yeah, it's the Hang on, I actually have it here. I'll give you a minute because, like, within 10 feet of me, I give off a aura of conquest.
All right.
Whether they can sense that or not, I don't know. It does say that if they're frightened of you, they can feel it, but I don't know. If you want to flavor it as they can kind of sense this
Well, I would say,
underlying dread.
first of all, you constantly menacing aurora. Is frightened of you. So my question is this something? Oh, it says you constantly emitting a menacing aurora while you're not incapacitated. The aurora extends chance to through the creature is frightened of you. Speed reduced is. I would have to say this applies in combat unless you want to actively turn this into a combat situation.
Oh no, this is no combat situation. I'm just asking, like, if you want to flavor it as he gives off this uneasy vibe,
Right.
then sure, go for it. But you know, he just looks imposing.
Right. So I'll say, well, you're quite an intimidating fellow. So, what's your name?
Nadar.
And he and he quickly takes off his hat and brings it to his chest. You can call me Walt. And you see his face is all stretched against his skin. He has very sunken in eyes. And despite being completely undead, he's very lively.
And Nadar, just for pleasantries, he also, briefly removes his mask and he gives a bow and puts the mask back on.
So, well, this is the captain of our ship, Shank. And there's our little good boy, Misty. Aren't you a good boy? And he goes over and pats him.
Well,
That's
so good to see. Well, it is good to see people with a zest for life in the world. Especially
if you don't have one as well.
Yes.
But look, yes, well, where are you on your way to?
Just some islands out the ways. Nothing too special.
We're on our way back to Everin after picking up a few needed supplies.
As you do, I would imagine.
So,
but
what could we do for you, sir?
Well, I wish to ask if you are if you have acquired adamantine or know where I may acquire some.
Well, Everin is a host of many treasures, and adamantine's just one of them.
Yes, but that does not answer my question now, does it?
Well, what do you have? Actually, how much worth of adamantine are you looking to get?
Enough to coat my armor with, which is about 500 gold, I believe.
500 gold. Okay. All right. So, go ahead, give me a persuasion check.
I should be relatively good at this.
We'll find out.
Advantage because I'm helping and guidance.
20.
Okay. So with that, we were going to use it for some other purposes, but I would say you provide us with the funds needed, and you supply our captain here with a drink.
And Nadar places down you know what? He places down 5 extra gold, and
No,
he just says,
he hands you a cup and a knife.
"Yeah." Nadar looks at the cup and the knife, and he just says, "And these are for."
You start to look closer at the captain's eyes.
Oh, oh no, Drac. You evil man.
You are really doing this to me, are you?
He says, "I would like a fresh drink."
In other words, you want blood. Is that correct?
That would be correct.
Without a moment's hesitation, Nadar shanks himself.
Okay.
Well,
Go
not
ahead.
shanks himself. He cuts his he cuts his hand.
So take 2 points of piercing damage. All right.
Yeah,
and we're-
Nadar doesn't even flinch.
Right. You take it quite well. 1 second. And Walt will say, and Walt will talk to Misty in a different language, and Misty's gonna run off. And a short time later, he will come back with a satchel. And all right, this for the 500 gold.
Mm-hmm. And I will deduct that. That should. Sorry, I need. I'll deduct that later, but let's just say I made the transaction.
Okay. Done. All right, and you go to the other guys, and they will do it for you. For make me a persuasion check.
Hang on, just need to quickly do the calculations. Boom, there we go. Guidance 4. All right, thank you very much.
All right.
And here we go. Persuasion.
Okay.
12.
Oh,
15,
12 plus
16.
4, 16. 16 is good. So they'll go ahead and do the work for you for a additional 50 gold.
Yep, that works. So boom. Take 50. Still growing strong. And I make the transaction.
Yep, transaction complete. All right.
Thanks a lot, Lala.
All right. Lala, is there anything you want to do?
Nope.
Okay.
All right.
I don't
Sure.
really need anything.
I'm gonna cast Scrying on Ghost.
Okay.
So let me pop it. Oh, that's seeming. Wrong one.
Okay. So you so at this point it is nightfall. You go and scry. Your vision just blows up into the sky and goes out into the ocean. And it's a full moon night. So it is pretty well lit for a night. And you suddenly zoom down and you see a corpse floating in the water.
It's okay then.
Bloated and everything. Like he's been
Yeah.
dead for a while, I imagine.
Yep. No, actually, and you see that there have been parts of him that have been eaten and bitten off.
Oh, so he's been dead for a long time.
Yep.
Okay. Interesting.
I mean, things don't keep well in tropical waters.
Yeah, I get
They
that.
don't. They really don't.
Okay. I'm going to cast Scrying again
Okay.
on the gate. Or
Does it work?
not the
Okay.
gate, the what's it? The thing that we're looking for that's on this island that Ghost had. I forgot its name. The Ghost had something that we needed, correct?
Yes, that was the portal.
Yeah, that's what I'm scrying on.
Okay. So let me see. It has to be on the same plane of existence.
Yes, I believe so.
You find no connection.
All right. It's one of two things. It's either in a bag of holding or we're screwed.
Well, I mean, does a bag of holding count as a different plane?
Yes,
Yes,
it
it
does.
does.
Well, there you go. Then it's probably in the bag of holding.
That the captain has in the brothel. Okay, I'm gonna go to the brothel. Oh,
Well-
but first I'm gonna summon my familiar. Or a familiar.
Okay.
Actually, while Nadar is finishing that up, he does say, I will deliver my armor to you soon before the night's end, but I just need to quickly check on my companions.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Kieran didn't tell you anything where he went. He just left.
Yeah, so I want to give you a backup, but in game, Nadar doesn't know what exactly you're doing, so he can't exactly give backup.
No, I know.
Oh well, you get into what you get into. But
Okay.
yeah, with just annex what I just did.
Right.
So yeah, that's that. And
Carrion. Okay, Carrion, you have.
I want either a crow or an owl, whichever one is more convenient.
Got you an owl.
Okay.
Where are you at?
I am back at the boat.
You're back at your boat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, I see my owl.
Yep.
Oh, that's not lost. Okay. I'm just gonna desummon it for now. Put it back in the Feywild.
Okay.
yeah, I think at this point, Nadar's probably just hanging out with Garfield.
Okay.
So, oh, do I have that spell? Okay, so I guess so. You have... Okay, I'm just taking into account everything that I have. All right, I am going to go to the brothel.
Okay.
See if I can find my way there. Here.
Rolls, shop supply.
Did I go past it? Yeah, I went past it.
I'm pinging on the ground.
Ah, yeah, I got it.
Siri, team resources.
Alright, so, let's see. No, that wouldn't work.
So
Alright.
this is so you're coming into a session that the other group actually had, which I was very disappointed with them with.
Oh, I remember. You told me all about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't you tell all of us about this one?
I'm not sure if I did or not.
Whatever, doesn't matter.
Okay, into the brothel I go. I'm gonna
Oh.
knock on the door.
Okay, so you gotta knock on the door. There's a woman that opens the door, and there's a gentleman at the front of the door. One second. I'm trying to just grab. No, screw it.
I'm going to keep my hood up for this.
Okay. So with that, it says, "Well, good evening, sir. Welcome to Sebastian's Pleasures. What is your name, sir?"
Good day to you. I am, my name is
Come on
Kelvin.
in, come in, right? Come
Oh, yes,
in.
of course,
Oh,
of course.
Marizal, take his coat.
Oh, no, I don't need that. I'm
but
here
you're-
looking for someone, specifically.
Who are you looking? Well, look, I'm sure you're looking for. We have many things that you can look for here.
Did I get the name of the captain?
No, you didn't.
Okay, that's just perfect. I saw.
So as you come in, you see 4 women to the left on the couches and tables, 3 to the north,
Yeah.
and you see a door here leading elsewhere.
All right. I am.
Well, you look like you look. Well, you are a nice, tall, handsome elf, aren't you? You
Thank
probably
you.
have lots of
Thank you
stuff.
for the compliments. You know what? I'll take. Give me who you think is your best.
All right, Evelyn, my dear. So it's so that would be 50 gold.
All right. I will hand him the 50 gold.
Okay.
All right.
Well, sir, you enjoy your evening.
All right. And then I am. Oh.
She takes you by the arm and she said, "Don't worry, I'll take care of you."
Oh yes, of course.
Okay, with that, let's open that up. All right. Okay, as you are walking, so she takes you in, and you see about 10 doors, 5 on each row,
Is she?
as you guys are walking in.
Oh crap. Okay. Once we get into the hallway,
Okay.
I am going to. Let's see. To pop my Find Familiar back into existence, what do I have to do?
Does it say anything?
It's a great question.
You just bring it up. Unless they die, you always have it.
Okay, so I can just make them
Yep,
appear.
you just make it happen. Yep.
Okay, I will make him appear behind me, and I'm gonna have him go and check every single room.
All the doors are closed.
They're closed. There's nothing. Okay.
Nothing open. Nothing overtly open.
Okay. Which room are we going to take?
Oh, we go to my room.
Oh yes, of course. If I might ask, can you go in first? I like a grand entrance, and let's make something flashy happen. Yes.
Oh, sure. Okay, so she's going to take you to the second to the last room to the north.
Okay. And
Okay.
then, by the way, my owl's gone. If I can't use him, I'm not going to use him.
Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Okay. Perception. 14.
Okay, that's good enough. You hear activity in the door right below you.
This door?
Yep.
Okay.
And she
Alright.
is going to open this door.
Okay. Yes, go, and I will be in right after you, and let's make it entertaining. I'm gonna close the door.
Make a. She said, hold on. Where are you going?
We need to make this interesting. We need to make it more flashy. I paid you for this.
Oh, okay. Make a deception check.
Okay. Let's see. What is my deception? Oh,
That is perception.
No, I didn't click. I'm thinking if I want to use my portent roll or not.
Yeah, it's a 12 plus whatever.
I'm going to just normally roll.
Okay.
Okay.
17. She said, well, it's your dime, honey.
All right. So I close the door.
Okay. Door
And
closed.
then I am going to cast Arcane Eye
Okay.
and have it go and check the other room.
Okay.
And then I'm going to walk into this room and just fling the door open. And I'm like, no, that wasn't right. Let me try this again. And then I'm just going to do that again. And yeah, look inside this room. Let's see what's in here.
Okay, so you see a gnome with another gnomish woman, and the gnome's wearing a very flamboyant gear. He seems to have a and they're doing what you do in a brothel. and you see a satchel on the ground.
On the ground?
Yep.
Oh, this is perfect. Okay. This will be fun. I am going to that. I need that. I want to cast crap. Okay, I'm gonna pull up my hood,
Okay.
covering my face, and I'm going to run over to the door and open it up. I'm gonna just swing it open. I'm gonna grab the bag. How am I gonna grab it?
Okay, so you grab the door. The door's locked, and
It's locked.
Yep, and you hear from the inside, "Room's taken."
Knock. Door's unlocked.
Okay, boom. At this
I'm gonna
point,
swing open the door. Yeah.
okay, so at this point, 1 second, I got it. Oh, where was I? Damn it.
These guys are so tight on security.
Yeah. Not sure what's what here. This will work. So I would like for Nadar Nadar and Valen to make perception checks.
Oh yeah, because this is really loud.
Alrighty. Perception.
Valen. Okay, good job. You actually see smoke and fire coming from the provision store across the way.
Okay. I'll tell Valen that.
Let me show I'm looking for.
Valen told Nadar that.
Yep.
All right, and he looks at it and he says, I hate to think ill of him, but you don't suppose it's him, do you?"
Valen shrugs.
Nadar excuses himself and heads on over.
Okay.
Can you drag me to it?
Yeah.
Because
Okay. Where you guys at? So you're there.
Right next to the cobblestone floor. That's where I am.
Oh, there you are. I see it. Boop. 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 Okay. So you guys, as you guys are running down there, you guys make it to about here, and I would like for you to make perception checks.
All right, here we go. Perception.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Actually, Garfield gets to check because he's with you. 1 second. So Garfield, he's actually pretty good in perception. Oh, good enough. Okay, so Garfield, so he will relay this to you. He sees 3 people jump out the back of the store and straight into the water. Here.
Where? Next to the raft.
I'll show you over here.
Sorry, drag me again. I was over there. There they are.
Yeah.
That's that's quite a distance. And how far does?
So, and Garfield, he will tell you this. And Garfield, he will tell you all this. He'll say, some people just jumped out the back of that building that's on fire.
And hang on. Yeah, that my whole person can't reach them.
Okay.
At least I don't think it would, because that looks.
And they are swimming around the back of the island
Yeah.
at this point. And the building is scorching on fire. What do you guys choose to do?
Well,
I mean, I'm currently robbing a man with his pants down, so it's up to you guys.
literally with his pants down. Best we can do is probably try to get this under control. So, I don't know. That's probably Nadar's instinct. What do I have? What do I have?
So, and you see them heading up north, which is actually towards the ship with the undead crew that you guys have been eyeballing the whole time.
Oh, thaumaturgy. All right. What does Valen do with it?
I was just reading it.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. I imagine, like, you know, we all notice that they're going towards that ship, yeah?
Garfield does, and he tells you.
Okay.
Yeah, and Garfield will say, "I don't recognize any of them. I recognize the ship." That's because none of the people that Garfield met are still alive.
Yeah.
Go figure. Nadar's like tapping his foot, trying to figure out what to do. And he just... We don't know what they're doing. We don't know what they have there.
So, and at this point, you see several people. You see several armed people start to head south towards the shop. See what's going on, and you see people on the ship start to get active. And
Alright.
whoa!
Can I use this to animate the shop and make it walk and like? Can I like animate water or something, or animate the fire and tell it to just jump into the water or something?
So this is let you so you can make things come to life with this. So you can this will work on just about like anything solid, like even rocks.
So does water count as a solid?
Let me see. Hold on. Objects come to life. Choose up to 10 non-magical objects. Medium target. So you would need control water for controlling water.
You need like control or like summon elemental.
I don't have that spell prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
So and you see that there is a island response to what's going on down there.
I'll just
All right. Well,
I'll just grab a whole bunch of buckets or whatever, and just tell them to help put out the fire.
Okay.
yeah. Nadar doesn't really know exactly what's going on. All he knows is they probably just robbed the place, so he's helping to put out the fire.
Okay, so you go down, you put out the fire. Okay, so you follow the other soldiers down, and you see. So dynamic lighting is that close? Let's open it up. So yeah, you see 4 dead people inside. You see that some of the shelves have been ransacked. There's some obviously things taken. Yeah, and you guys start to pour water on the fire, and the other island security help you, and they help you put out the fire.
Okay, with the fire out, Nadar goes in, and he starts collecting the bodies and dragging them out.
Is it? Let me get 1 second. No, oh, here we go. That's what we'll get. Copy, paste. So at this point, paste. The island security will say, "Oh, all right. Thank you for helping out with the fire. We'll go ahead and take it from here. We need you robbing bodies."
I wasn't robbing them. I was merely showing respect by dragging them out of the building.
Sure you were. But we got this. Thank you.
Can I do a quick insight check?
Sure.
Where's the insight? Where's the insight? Insight is such a weird. Is in a weird spot too.
Yeah. 22. You get that this is a rough kind of place, and people will often act altruistically and not really do things for altruistic reasons. So they don't quite know you. You're very intimidating and scary.
Yeah, makes sense, I suppose. I was more thinking of that. I was thinking more of they were probably in cahoots with the guys who just lit the place on fire. But
No.
you know, there you go. I've learned something new.
Okay, so we'll go back to Valen. So you cast Knock.
What?
No, sorry, not Valen.
That
Sorry,
was me.
Kyrian.
So I cast Knock.
You cast
I'm-
Knock, and the
The
door
door
flings open,
Okay.
and you see a complete a gnome with his pants down. He looks at you and says, "Who the hell are you?"
Sorry for the intrusion. I'm gonna grab the bag
Okay.
and run out, look at the door, then look at the wall. This should do, and then I'm gonna cast Disintegrate on the wall.
Oh. On
On the wall to my left over here to hopefully get out of here.
Okay. Boom. Done. You're out.
Okay, and then after that, I'm gonna throw 100 gold in, like throw a pouch into the room.
Okay.
Behind
So
me.
you take 100 gold and fling it onto the floor. It splatters all over the place.
Okay, they can pick it up. Then I'm gonna cast Polymorph on myself,
Okay.
and I'm going to turn it into a. Let's see. I can't do. What can I'll turn myself into an owl. Let's just do
Okay.
an owl.
Okay. You turn yourself into an owl.
All right. and then
Okay,
those
with that-
ones plus-
Okay. So he's not giving. Let me see. So yeah, he caught him with his pants down. Okay. I'd say. Give me a stealth check.
Stealth check.
Using your
Okay.
using owl stats.
Oh, okay. Owl.
Yep.
Just a normal owl.
All right, an owl. That should be
Perception
a.
plus 3. So D20 plus 3. 7.
Okay.
Or wait, was I rolling for stealth?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
stealth
rolling for stealth, so-
is-
It's
oh, it's
dexterity
7.
in one.
It's a 7 anyways.
So-
Dexterity is 1. They have their skills, proficiency, or perception and stealth.
Okay. So. Okay. So let me see. So they're able to catch your face.
I have my hood up.
You have your hood up. Okay. So we'll say. Okay. So you see.
They caught he was an elf, at least.
Yeah.
And then I told them my name was Kelvin because that was the
Kelvin.
best thing I could come up with at the time.
Okay, Kelvin, that's right. Okay, so it is dark. There is the tavern. There is the store on fire, so they don't have guys ready to chase you.
Mhm.
And he's there with his pants down, so I don't think any of the prostitutes are going to gun you down. So, despite your piss roll, I think you'll be able to navigate away.
I planned all of that. Okay, then I'm going to just fly outwards
Mhm.
for like 20 minutes, then turn around and fly back, but like all the way, a long way around, and end up at the boat sometime before my polymorph spell ends.
Okay. All right. So, is there anything, Valen, Nadar, is there anything you guys want to do?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, I could do some last minute shopping, but I mean, it's kind of in the dead of night. And,
So,
well, doing last
So
minute
at this
shopping
point,
night.
a character comes up to you, says, and he's looks kind of drunk, says, "Hey, what's going on over here?"
Oh, wonderful. Someone set fire to this shop, and we put it out.
Oh. Yeah, shit, I wanted to buy something. What happened to all the people that were inside?
Dead.
They're dead. He says, oh, shit. So, all right, later. And he just starts to walk off.
Very unique place.
He's over there helping people. I'm over here committing crimes.
Okay, so with that,
So, I imagine they're just standing there for a long while, and Nadar just says, how about we go and sleep for the night?
Alright.
okay. So you guys are gonna head back to the ship?
Might as well.
I mean, I've got pretty much what I wanted done. Well, kind of.
Right. Okay. All
Like,
right.
When it's the morning and everything's less on fire, I do want to, quickly grab a potion or two, but we'll deal with that later.
Yeah, gotcha. Want to let everything cool down?
Yeah, when everything's less on fire.
Right. Okay. Okay. So, Carrion, what are you doing?
Oh, it's the morning now?
Well, okay. Well, no, we're just
Okay, we're back at the...
They are done. What are you doing?
If I've managed to get my way back to the boat as a owl,
Yep.
I am going to drop my polymorph,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna run into my room,
Okay.
and yeah, just close the door,
Okay.
and I'll rest up.
Okay. So are you gonna look in the bag?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
I
the
kind
thing-
of forgot the entire reason why I did that. I did. Kyrian didn't. Kyrian knew that from the entire time.
Okay.
the adrenaline of the moment got hold of you.
So in the bag, you will find only one thing.
Orb?
Yep. So it has a script on it.
Alright.
What
I
language
do
does it
not
speak?
speak Draconic. I'm going to go find the Dragonborn if he's on. I'm going to wait for him to get to the boat.
Actually, sorry. Okay, actually, using Draconic script. Okay, yeah. Actually,
I mean, it uses
actually,
Draconic.
Sorry, that is wrong. It's not Draconic. It is primordial.
Okay, this is a lot more intense then. I'm going to begin in my room with my door locked. I'm going to begin casting Comprehend Languages.
Okay. Okay. You see, it says Sanctuary of Zosil.
Sanctuary of Zosil?
Yep. You can paste. Yep. I mean, with the little mark at the end, but yeah, that's how you spell a name. Make me a history check or actually, yeah, history or arcana check. Either one.
History or Arcana? I feel lucky with history.
Okay. All right. History. Zosil was one of the Wind Dukes of the Plane of Air.
Okay.
And he was actually one of the Wind Dukes that actually died during the Dawn War.
Okay. Now, was this a magical bag or was it just a normal bag with this orb inside of it?
It's a normal bag.
Okay.
And you see, and there's this very ornate thing. Give me a knowledge check.
Knowledge check. Gotcha.
Very good. You do see a point of activation.
Oh. Where is it? Is it on the...
It's right below the inscription.
Okay. I'm not going to press it.
Okay.
I'm going to put it across from me,
Okay.
like on the other side of my room, and then I'm going to begin a arcane recovery.
Okay.
And once that's done, I'm going to cast... where'd it go? Ah, there it is. I'm going to regain 2 4th level spell slots. I think I can do that.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Fabricate
Okay.
on the bag to turn it into my book bag that I need.
Okay. Easy enough.
Okay, and then I'm going to take a long rest.
Okay. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. So you all. So is there anything anyone wants to say to each other as you guys reconvene?
As we reconvene, Nadar just this is in the morning, correct?
Oh, this is first in the evening when you guys recollect yourselves. You would potentially be giving each other
Just about.
updates.
Giving each other updates. All right. Well.
Oh.
Well, I was able to get what I needed done. Maybe a quick bit of potion shopping later on will be fine. But considering the general store just burnt down, I think that might be a bit impossible.
So actually, go ahead. Actually, Nadar and Valen, go ahead and give me a another perception check.
All right.
Nadar, no. And Valen.
Nadar's a bloody idiot.
No, he's not an idiot. He just doesn't see very well. That's
He
all.
has really bad eyesight. You need glasses.
I was going.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say
nobody saw the crime I committed.
I was gonna say it's the mask. It's the mask. That's what it is.
It's the mask in your way. It makes you look scary, but hard to see shit. Okay. All right. So, okay. So if there's nothing else to do, you guys, if you guys don't have anything else to say or do, you guys, take a long rest. You wake up the next day.
Sweet.
Okay. I'm going to message Nadar. I'll point towards his room in the morning.
Okay.
And say, Nadar, could you come to my room really quickly? I have a few questions, and maybe bring Fallen as well.
Very well then. That's all you get in response, and of course Nadara goes and grabs Valen, and we head on over to his room.
Okay.
Alright, so, the captain did not have what we needed. Instead he had this. I'm gonna hold up the orb that I got. And it's quite an interesting thing. It seems to be some form of a demi-plane. That is, this is the one connection to it.
Interesting.
It seems to be the Duke of Wind's sanctuary.
Wind Duke.
Yeah.
Nadar slowly nods and he says, "Are you set where you got this from was the captain?"
Yes, it was a small gnome fellow that had a lot of fancy clothing, and he was, I believe, the only other person at the brothel. By the way, don't go to the brothel, and don't listen to anything you hear about what happened there. It was all necessary.
He just stares at you for a bit, and he just says, "Very well then."
Alright, anyway.
So, if I am hearing you correctly, and okay, if I understand the situation, you left the plane that we needed in a bag of holding or some such.
Oh, no. I brought the bag with me, and I'll hold up the book bag that I made. I made it into this, but it's not magical. It's just a normal bag. It must be somewhere else.
well, regardless of where that bag is, it doesn't matter as long as we find what we're looking for.
Not necessarily. We need the portal as well. Which is what
And-
they have. I do not believe this is what we need, but this is something else entirely. If you want to, we can investigate it, but it'll be very inconvenient if things happen in there or if there's traps.
Yes, that's true. My first thought was that perhaps he put it in whatever this demi-plane is. At least that was my first thought. But actually, just a quick refresher from the DM.
Yeah.
The guys who we saw, the undead guys or whatever, were they the? No, they weren't the ones. Sorry.
Okay.
I've met a lot of characters in like the past 30 minutes. I'm
Yeah.
getting some of them up.
Yep.
But yeah, the undead guys, they're the ones that set fire to everything they pissed off.
No, actually, the undead ship did not belong to those undead guys that you talked to.
Okay. But yeah, the undead ship just basically, it's not in the harbor anymore.
It's not in the harbor anymore.
Yeah, so whatever it is, they pretty much just ransacked that place and just bug it off.
Yep.
Yeah, Nadav's kind of stumped. He just shakes his head and shrugs and he says, I honestly don't know how to solve this. I mean, it was with this, whatever his name was, Ghost, correct?
Yes,
Ghost
you guys could, you two could go and investigate the pirates that were talking about this, further and question them further about it. Maybe do some of your charm, Nadar. Other than that, I will be staying here, and I will continue to investigate what this orb has.
Very
Okay,
well, I
so-
suppose.
Okay, so what are you doing with the orb?
I'm going to be casting Detect Magic on it.
Okay, it is magical.
What type of magic?
Conjuration.
Okay, then I will follow that up by Identify.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Is,
considering it supposedly creates a demi-plane, conjuration makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's along those lines.
Create Demi-Plane, that spell?
It's something along those lines.
Okay.
Yes,
Alright.
it is on the long of Magnificent Mansion, Demi-Plane, that kind of thing.
Okay. Oh, I really do want to try it, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, dude, seriously, don't.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
Alright, well, Nadar turns to Valen and says, well, shall we go and investigate more?
If you want.
And we also grab Garfield while we're at it.
Okay, good. Garfield said, well, no, they've gotten away.
Well,
So
whoever
now
set
what are we
fire-
doing?
Well, we are going to see what we can get out of the pirates that seem to have last had an encounter with your friend.
Okay. So what's the plan? We shake them down? Beat them up?
Well, I would prefer to avoid a fight. Hopefully my size and general aura will be enough to get what we need. But worst comes to worst, we can just make an excuse saying that we're the person who clearly was set fire to. Well, we could make an excuse saying that we believe the person who set fire to the person who likely robbed the captain might be one and the same.
All right, feel free to do what you want.
Yeah, Nada heads on with his buddies in tow. He heads on over to. Are the pirates still shacked up in the brewery?
It's always busy, so you will find people in there.
The same pirates as before, or
Different ones, but
fair enough, I guess.
actually,
But yeah.
and they actually seem a bit more serious now. They seem to have they don't have that same jolly mood that they had earlier.
But yeah, Nadal walks in with the others, and he just quickly surveys the area.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast send to Valen. I forgot to say this, but don't mention that you know an elf. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I'm gonna respond back with. I will tell you what I want to respond back with,
Okay.
but only because if I did, it would be hilarious. But
Alright.
naturally, I can't because it'd be metagaming. But essentially, what I was thinking is, Valen just replies with, "You like it flashy, huh?"
That's a good one. Sadly, oh man.
It is a
That
good
would've been
one, but it
bad.
can't be used. Still, I
Yeah.
thought it might make you laugh. Anyway, Valen will just nod.
All right, and Valen conveys this to everyone. Yeah.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Fair enough, but yeah. So yeah, Nadal walks in, and which group is the most pirate looking?
You can find. Go ahead and give me an insight check.
Oh boy, here we go.
Hey, not bad. Okay, yeah, you find one. He has a tattered coat on the fringes. It's like a crimson, black, red coat, and he's got brass buttons going down, and his shirt's mostly open. He's drinking out of a large mug. Has tan skin, goatee, short mustache.
All right, Nadal approaches him and taps him on the shoulder.
What the hell do you want?
I was wondering if I could ask you a question or two.
He doesn't respond, but you're free to ask a question.
It was quite a hectic night last night, wasn't it? Quite a lot seemed to happen.
Yeah, it did. A lot of things happened last night.
I heard the general's. It was the general store, was it?
Yeah.
Right. The general store got ransacked, and then I also heard murmurings of someone disintegrating a wall at the brothel.
Yeah. Captain's pretty upset about that.
Oh? Was
He's
your
looking,
captain a
he's looking
victim?
for some elf.
Hmm.
He's got everyone looking for it now. Actually, they got the island going ship to ship.
Huh.
Do you know anything about it? And he looks. Actually, he's gonna look towards you. I need you to make a deception check.
But we really don't. I mean, Valen hasn't been listening, so Valen's just gonna say, no clue.
Yeah. So Nadar, I need you to
Well,
make a deception check. Don't. So I'm giving him a plus 3. So yeah, he rolled a 5.
I mean, to be fair, like he hasn't really told us anything.
But you knew that he you got this information that you told him from him. So
Right. All right. Well,
deception check.
looking for an elf. Would you know anything about that? Okay, here we go. Deception, please.
Okay, you beat a 5. Congratulations, you beat a 5.
Okay, that's a bit overkill.
He rolled a 2 with a plus 3. So do you know anything about it? As he looks at you sternly.
Nada just shakes his head. He says, unfortunately, no, I do not.
This place has a brothel.
Apparently.
Let's never go there.
Agreed. But, yes, so. Your captain was one of the victims.
Victim? Oh, he got robbed with his pants down. So that's what you call being a victim.
Well, he was robbed, in some sense. Anyway, what exactly was taken from him?
Well, I personally don't know. Tell me, have they searched your ship yet?
No, I don't believe so.
Oh, we need to make that happen.
Well, we'll see. We'll see eventually, I suppose. But
I might need to commit a few more crimes.
But anyway,
We'll go ahead and tell the local enforcers to make sure they get to your ship rather quickly.
well, that would be appreciated. The sooner this is sorted, the better.
Anything else?
Oh, yes. What was his name? Yes. I remember hearing murmurings here the other night that the captain faced off against some strange individual with a burning skull.
5 assholes attacked us on our own ship. They attacked an entire ship. Fully crew.
But you, well, obviously you would have probably gotten a good haul from them.
Maybe we did, maybe we didn't. I don't see how that's any of your business.
I suppose it isn't. It's just, well,
And you hear from BBB behind the counter say, "Hey, you gonna buy anything?"
and he just looks at her and just says, if I just place the gold on the counter, will that suffice?
Takes it, and she goes back towards her business.
I know she merely needs to run a business, but that's rather annoying sometimes. But yes, I suppose it is not none of my business. Just that may I be honest with you, Mr.
Gorville.
Gorville.
Your name?
Nadar.
Okay.
The individual in question, I have been searching for a while.
Really? What will you be looking for? Are we talking about Ghost?
Yeah, Ghost.
Okay. Really?
You see, the man, he is a very destructive person. I intend to correct it.
Well, you don't have to, because he's floating in the ocean. Probably eaten by sharks by now.
Well, it's not just what he doing. It's also the objects that he had. Now, my information may be shoddy, but I have cause to believe that the objects and magical items that he might have been carrying could be corrupted in some sense.
Let me see. Give me a deception check. He's getting a +3. 7.
Alright, deception. Is it? Fuck.
Really now? They're corrupted. Tell me about this corruption. And he starts to whirl his fingers a bit, and some other people start to pay attention to you.
Well, in truth, my order has not told me much. Merely that they expect me to find these items and bring them back.
Uh-huh. Well, he says to you, I don't think you're gonna find anything here.
Perhaps not. I will continue my search regardless. I
Good luck
apologize for
with that.
I apologize for taking up your time. And Nadar extends his slowly extends his hand towards the man.
And he just turns away from you.
Yep, slowly curls his fingers into a fist and just lowers it.
And
he turns
goes,
around and
okay.
yeah, and then Nadar turns around and leaves.
Okay. It's like,
Well, that
very
blew up.
smooth move in there.
He just shoots Garfield a death glare.
Wow, that was very amazing. Very proud of you. We got so far.
Yeah, and his arm just shoots out and grips it and wraps around Garfield's throat.
Ugh.
Garfield, I see you
right.
as a companion. I see you as a companion and friend. It would be a shame if I had to hurt you.
Make an intimidation check. With advantage.
Poor Garfield.
14 insight. Insight. He says 14.
He meets it, he beats it.
He says, I've already died.
Nadar just lets go.
Yeah.
I apologize for that. It's a reflex.
It's all right. We're all having a hard time here. I'm sorry I got feisty with you.
No, you have every right to. Talking to people is not exactly my specialty. But,
All right, so what do we do now?
well, we have some information at the very least. It's better than nothing.
If you think you can talk to them better, why don't you have a go?
What do you want me to say?
I don't know, but
Get
if Valen was just making a quip about how he was saying he was having the gaff at never mind.
Okay.
It was basically a quip at him having a go at Nadar. But yeah, Nadar just sighs and he says, well, seems we may need to leave a bit quicker than anticipated. And he just leads everyone back to the ship.
Okay. Is there anything you want to look for to buy or anything?
Yeah, we're on a time crunch now. We don't really have the luxury.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you guys start to head back to the ship.
Yep.
And you I assume that you get your armor at some point.
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah.
Okay. So you get that. So
Now critical hits mean nothing to me.
there you go.
But
Okay.
yeah, the moment we get back, I immediately start telling the crew that we probably should make a break for it.
Okay.
What happened while I was not there? What did you do?
They're
Not
searching
exactly
the
anything.
ships.
Yes,
Oh,
the pirates seem to have convinced the guard to try and get about to searching our ship for the missing items.
oh, perfect. Just give me about 10 minutes. I'll make sure that none of that's gonna happen. Drac,
Yes.
I'm gonna begin casting Private Sanctum on the boat.
Pull it up.
Okay. Oh, I'm trying.
Let me see how. Okay. You make an area within a magic secure cube that can be as small as or as large as 100 feet.
I'm gonna encase the boat.
Okay. So. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can encase the boat with that. Yeah. Oh, that take 10 minutes? Yeah, you can do that.
All right, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna say, all right. Now nobody but who I can choose can enter.
That's a spell. It's a security spell.
Mm-hmm. I
Sounds.
don't believe anybody can
Hold
enter
on,
without
I'm
my
reading
permission.
it.
I'm
Oh.
going to point this out. Valen's gonna say, aren't they going to get suspicious if they can't get onto our boat to search it?
There's nothing in the spell that prevents people from walking onto the boat.
Okay, that's fine.
You can make it so any or all. You can make it so that there's no sound. You can make the area appear dark and foggy. You can prevent vision.
I'm not gonna
So
do that.
you can prevent divination.
I'm gonna do that.
Nothing can teleport in or out.
Not
Travel
gonna,
is blocked.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Casting the spell on the same spell every day for a year makes this effect permanent. Okay. I'm just gonna
it
make.
isn't like it is everything but a hard barrier.
Yeah. So I'm gonna make it so then no divination spells can be used in here.
Okay. So you
Probably-
cover the ship in a fog.
We probably want
Not in a fog. Just the sensors created by divination spells can't appear inside the protected area.
Okay.
and we might want to probably prod up one of the floorboards and hide the item underneath.
I have a better plan than that. Can somebody who has the bag of holding? Do I have it?
We'll say for the time being, yeah, you have it.
Okay, I'm gonna hand it to Valen. Hold on to this for me. This might get a little bit creepy, but I might. Oh, I'm thinking of going inside the ball, and then you guys put the ball inside the bag of holding, or I can go invisible. Wait, yeah, I'm just gonna go invisible because they can't use divination spells to detect invisibility.
Okay.
There we go.
Make sure you can hold it then.
Oh, I have plenty of spell slots for this. I can cast it to 9. I can cast it a lot, 12 times total.
Well, yeah, that'll probably do it.
It's 12 hours worth. So I am invisible for the next, we'll just say 4 hours for now.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, that's what we do, and we pretty much try and get through this.
Okay. So you are activating the ball.
No, I'm not going into the ball. We're putting it inside the bag of holding.
Okay.
I'm giving the bag of holding to Valen.
Okay.
And then I'm going invisible. And I'm just gonna hide probably I'll just be somewhere obvious.
Okay. So you're giving Valen the bag of holding, you're going invisible. People do know what bags of holding are, and they know how to search them.
Yes. Oh crap.
They know how to
I
search
should
them.
probably take it so then it's invisible.
People, I mean, this is a high magic world.
Yeah,
Bag of holdings are common, and people know how to search them.
For
Valen,
high magic
maybe
world, prices are very expensive.
Valen, maybe I should hold on to the bag just so then it goes invisible and they don't know that we have it. But if you want, you can. Oh crap.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're going to do. They're going to find it if it's on the boat.
Well, not if it's on me. I'm invisible currently.
What if they have sea invisibility?
They can't.
Sea invisibility allows you to see invisibility.
I've blocked it.
No, you blocked scrying.
I blocked divination spells. It says divination spells.
Divination.
Creatures in the area can't be targeted by divination spells.
Targeted. You're not being targeted.
Okay.
Hang on,
And they're casting they're casting see invisibility on themselves.
And see invisibility. Okay.
It's
So-
like it's like giving them glasses so they can read things better.
Okay.
Sensors created by divination spells can't appear inside the protected area past the area. Creatures in the area can't be targeted by divination spell. So they try to use.
So, and that would probably tip them off even more if they can get on the ship and they can't cast it.
Yeah, because see invisibility is a divination spell.
Okay. Well, I mean, the spell's up for 24 hours. I can't control that. I could dispel it.
It's up to you.
I mean, do you have greater invisibility?
No. All right. Here's the plan. I'm going to press the button. You're going to hide it under the boards, or do whatever you need to get rid of it for temporary time. Maybe have somebody have the big guy hide it in his mouth or something. Anyway, I'll see what's inside that ball.
Okay.
I hope I don't die.
Okay.
No time like the present, I suppose.
I'm going to press the button.
No planar travel permitted. Nothing happens.
I didn't enable that.
Oh, you enable that. Good.
I only did the divination.
Okay. A purple portal opens up in front of all of you.
I'm gonna walk through it.
Okay.
Wait, can I walk through it with the orb and the bag of
Yes.
holding? I'm gonna do that.
Okay. And the portal remains open.
Can you press it again to close it?
What do I see on the other side? Let's go off of that.
1 second. Okay. So you enter a very windy area on an island in the sky.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
You get that? So there's an island in the sky, and there is a dome surrounding all of you. Well, surrounding you.
Yeah.
And there is a stairwell going downward in front of you.
Is the portal still open behind me?
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's
Okay.
okay. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on it.
On the portal. Oh, that's interesting. Not quite sure. Huh.
Or can he press the button again to close the door? Or
I'm trying Dispel Magic first.
Alright.
Just see what. I just want to see what happens.
That is a very good question. What would happen?
If it's a magical effect, I should have
Yeah,
some effect on it,
okay.
but then I would have to I would have to roll
Yeah,
to see if I'm strong enough to.
Okay. Cast a spell magic. Got it. Okay, go ahead and make me a intelligence check.
actually, wait first. First up, did you throw your important rolls today because it's a new day?
Oh, it is a new day. Thank you for reminding me about that. That's not very useful right now.
Oh, a 12 plus 5.
Yeah, so that is a 17, but I could easily do higher than that, but I can also easily do lower. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna use the 12.
Okay. So you are all shunted back onto the ship, and the portal's closed.
Oh. Well, we should just leave. They can follow us.
Yep. Nadar,
That sounds like a plan.
yeah, Nadar orders everyone hoist the anchor and get moving.
So why did
I
we
managed
not
to
do
shut
that
down
in the
a
first
dimension.
place?
So what was that?
What was that?
Why did we not do that in the first place?
Because we didn't want to raise suspicion on us, but
They are already suspicious. That's why they're planning on doing our boat.
well, then let's go. We didn't tell them what our boat was, did we?
I told them nothing.
Good.
You raised
Let's
their
get going.
Never mind.
Okay.
Good idea, Valen.
Okay, so you guys take off into the ocean. So I'll just bring you back to the world map.
Okay. That was a nightmare.
That was interesting. So you're about here. So you guys take off on the sea. Okay, so you guys leave port, you start to head to where you're going. As you guys are leaving the port, let's say that you get about 2 hours out of port at this point. What do you do?
Okay.
Oh, actually, I would like for Nadar and Valen to, on your 30-day trip, I don't care, I'd like for you to make a insight check.
Both Valen and Nadar.
Yep.
Oh, please, please, please.
Oh no.
Okay, you got on your 30-day trip, you noticed a crewmate that doesn't look familiar to you, that's been trying to pass himself as a member of the crew.
Nadar immediately approaches him and he says, "You."
Okay, you go right up to him. Actually, and you notice him too. This would have been on your journey. This is something I just realized.
I'm working on my spell this time.
Yeah, so he says, yes, sir. I'm just another member of the crew.
Name and rank.
Patrick. Knight.
Nadar slowly leans in, just staring him dead in the eyes.
Name's Patrick. I am a knight.
I don't remember.
There are no knights.
Service of Kyrian.
What was that?
I'm at the service of Kyrian. He told me to serve aboard the ship.
All right. Funny, because he never mentioned a Patrick, and I do not remember ever seeing.
It's Sir Patrick.
Yeah, Nadar handles him and drags him towards Kyrian.
Okay.
I am currently working. What are you? Oh, yes.
Could you please explain to this Dragonborn that I'm here at your service?
He's a new hire. I needed somebody to help me with spells, and remember how I used to test things on Periphere? I needed somebody else to do that, and I've currently been having him, but I'm not quite done yet with this one, so if you could please just let him continue his work, and I'll call him eventually later when I finish this.
Nadar just gently lets him go and just pats him on the shoulder. I apologize for that.
Oh, no problem.
Keep your wits about you.
I'm sorry about that, Patrick. Go here, enjoy a drink, and I'm gonna flick him a coin, or I'll give him. Yeah, I'll just give him a gold.
Thank you, sir. I'm glad to be of service to you.
Yes, that's my fault for not explaining about him earlier. I just assumed that it wouldn't matter if there's a new face or not.
Well, I suppose it is my fault in some sense, because I am rather suspicious nature.
It's not. I think it's wise to be paranoid.
I would like for you to get. Actually, I want you, Karen, to make a deception check, and for you, Nadar, to make a insight check.
Now, if this is one of my past days, can I roll Portent to see if I can?
No, this. Yeah, it's one of the past days. Yeah, so go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna force him to take the 1.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna roll Deception.
So let me see. So, okay, so it's a 5. So Let's see if he can beat a 5. Oh God.
Okay, that was both really bad on both of our parts.
Well, the thing is, he had a +4, so it was a 5.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to roll a 1? Damn it. So you believe him? He hired him.
Well, as long as you are more open about this in the future. I understand that you keep things to yourself. I can understand. Just a lot is riding on us, and we need to be as a unit. We need to coordinate.
Yes, of course. I will keep you in the loop of everything I do. A few days later, don't tell you that I commit a crime at a brothel. Okay.
Well, I'll just keep surveying the ship. I do.
Okay.
And, oh wait, sorry, I forgot to mention. Nadar, like, after the little confrontation with Patrick, he has taken off the mask. He's not wearing it at the moment.
Okay.
After Nadar leaves, Kyrian lets out a very heavy sigh.
Mm-hmm.
Continues working on a spell.
Okay. All right. So now we're outside of Port Piltier. We're a few hours out. Is there anything you want to do on this day before, or say or do?
Actually, weird question. Like, I don't exactly know the layout of the ship, but from like some of the rooms I've seen off here and there, it looks like there might be an alchemy lab, like over here.
Wait, where is this?
I think this might be the other campaign ship. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the other campaign ship.
Yeah, because I saw all this. Yeah, I saw all this magical stuff, and I'm thinking to myself like, holy shit.
Holy shit.
Sadly, we cannot afford that.
Can afford a ship made out of an ancient god, but we can't afford basic amenities.
Yeah.
Joking, of course, joking. I know this.
How much gold do you guys got?
Oh, I'm broke right now. After my little spew that I had of gold, I only have 67 or 66.
I'm actually still pretty good. I've got a hefty 900 gold.
Wow. Okay.
Classic, the wizard being the poor one.
Okay.
Well, I mean, the wizard is kind of like the biggest money sink class you could ever get.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So, what do you guys want to do at this point?
Oh, I was just thinking we're just running away. And if I have to, I'll do private sanctum and put the mist on it.
Okay.
Well.
All right. Okay. All right. So as you guys are leaving, heading towards Yanti Island, what are you guys doing?
Nadar goes around and checks in on everyone. Like he goes to Valen first, and to check up.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, sorry, don't know where that came from. But yeah, he says, "We're almost there, Valen. Are you ready?"
For what exactly?
We're nearly to the Yanti Island.
Ah, okay. We'll just shrug and say, I guess.
May I be honest with you?
If you want.
I do feel slight apprehension. Because I have heard stories of Yuan-Ti, and I admit, as imposing as I make myself out to be, it's a worry I can't shake. But I trust you. I trust everyone else in our group. I do believe we have the strength to make it through.
In the end, it matters not if we have the strength as a group. All you need is the strength to survive.
Indeed.
Mm.
So, either you rise to the occasion, or you fall to your own weakness.
Which reminds me, I need to prepare my spells.
Which actually, where's the actual tenants? Yep. Here we go. Sorry. You mind if I redo that one, because I know the exact words off by heart? But yeah, after Valen says the survive bit, he says, "You shall rule until a stronger one arises. Then you must grow mightier and meet the challenge, or fall to your own ruin."
Okay.
He's clearly quoting from the tenets that he knows.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds about right.
So, my question is: during your time going to the Auntie Island, are you guys gonna go into the orb again?
And that's the question, is it? What has Kyrian been doing? Has he been like experimenting on it, or?
That's a great question. What have I been doing? I've probably been messing. I've probably been reading through the where is it? The Frostfire spellbook, and go and like kind of memorizing that stuff, getting a feel for it,
Okay.
and then also reading through the where'd it go? Book on magic liquid, the book on like the magic liquid that we got.
Okay.
That we found at the second pool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's the one that you found with the pool. So so that is more advanced enchanting with the magic liquid.
Mm-hmm.
What you're going through. So let's see. So it's only about a week's time. So I mean, like, is there anything specific that you're trying to learn how to do?
Probably how to make a less like spells that have duration become permanent with this liquid, or how to replicate this liquid.
So you can't replicate, nothing replication, but you can definitely make spells permanent. I mean, spells, especially spells that that actually last after you cast it multiple times.
Okay.
So,
Like, for example, private sanctum, for
or
example.
teleportation circle.
Yeah, you can definitely speed things up with that.
Okay. All right. Where's my room? There it is. Oh, it's way too small.
So if you wanted to have like a permanent fog around the ship, you could.
But then we can't see. Like, we have a crow's nest, but we won't be able to see. So I am going to, let's see, whose room is this that I'm pinging right now? On the back left of the ship.
Let's see where we're at. Go ahead and ping. That is a common room.
Okay. Could we maybe move this table out of here and put a teleportation circle here instead?
Sure.
Okay. And then after I've finished casting teleportation circle, I'm gonna pour the liquid on it that I got from Valen.
Okay, you can do that. All right. So you actually go through it. So let's see. How many barrels of stuff do you got, or how much do you got?
Oh, I just have a whatever bottle she managed to get.
Oh shit.
We don't have a lot.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. So to be honest, that's probably going to use up the entire bottle.
That I think for quick movement between our boat and, elsewhere, I think it's worth it.
Okay.
Well, here's a quick question. Sorry. Does Magnus have, like, is his arrows magical, or is he? Because I'm thinking of like, because this is more like, I mean, okay, so I'm covered from magical items, and you know, Kyrian, he's magic, obviously, and the monk, he's got strikes that can overcome resistance. That that makes sense.
Yeah.
But
His arrows aren't magical. He makes them magical when he shoots them.
okay, so they still
he has
can
a
overcome.
bow that enhances them.
Okay, so they can still overcome resistance. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you guys just got that new bow.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Oh.
Yeah, the foxglove.
yeah, the foxglove bow. Yeah. Just yeah. Well,
So,
well,
Lala, if you ever need a magic item, just ask me and I'll make it.
fair enough, I suppose. But yeah,
For the liquid.
I'm good. I'm good for magical items, and I think Valen's good for magical items. So.
I mean, I'm pretty set in terms of magical items. The things I need are like $5,000 or $2,000. So that's what I've been saving money for. I'm pretty sure I wrote it down in my notes. Let me check.
So, are you guys gonna go back into the orb on your trip there?
I'm just gonna ask you guys if you want to. I'll tell them what I saw. I think you guys all saw what it was. It was just a very large floating island, probably in the plane of.
Yeah, it was a
Plane of
floating
air.
island, and you saw a staircase going downwards inside the dome you're at.
Mm-hmm.
So I can actually, yeah. So yeah.
We could go back there. There was nothing hostile immediately, and seems to not be that strong. Hence me closing it with a spell.
We are getting close to time, don't forget though.
Yep, 25 minutes.
Yep.
You know what?
Getting close.
Wow. So let's go in. Let's just do a quick jump in, and if things get bad, I'll dispel us out of there.
Okay, so you guys open a portal.
That works. Yeah.
Yep, you guys go in. It's very, very windy outside the dome. You just see clouds just flying by, and you see what trees are there, trees and shrubs that are on this island. They're just blowing hard in the wind. Go ahead. Whoever's proficient in perception, give me a perception check.
That's me.
Who's
16. So so the rest of you just see clouds. You actually see air elementals among the clouds.
Oh. Let's go down. Let's go down these stairs. Let's see what happens. We probably don't want to be up here for too long. And I will begin my descent.
Okay, guys, make your descent. So you go down, and you go down a marble staircase. So absolutely exquisite design. One second, we'll make sure everything's kosher here. Yep. Everything looks good. Make sure everything's good there. We do one little quick thing real quick. Won't take long. Okay. Brilliant. Okay. And inside, you guys make your way down the stairs. I believe that's at least everyone here.
Oh boy.
And you make your way down a set of stairs. And as you guys come down the stairs, you see the floor is just covered in magical runes.
Kyrian, can you make sense of any of these?
I need to get closer first.
And as you make yourself known, you see a tiny, well, not tiny, but a small tornado just walk up to you guys. And
Yeah,
just swirling
Nadaz.
that around in the air right in front of you.
I am going to grab a. Oh, I don't need anything. Oh wait, no. Where is it? Where's Dispel Magic? There it is.
So here, and as you exit, you see uh, exit ways through stairs to the north and south. You see there are chairs and couches around, and you see two giant safes in front of you.
Oh. The I don't know. I'm gonna hold, or I'm gonna be prepared to cast Dispel Magic in case this thing makes any aggressive action towards us.
Okay. Yeah, and it's just there swirling in front of you, just standing there.
Is it like a baby air elemental or something?
I don't think that's how it works.
It is definitely much smaller than your standard air elemental.
I think I might know what this is. I am going to move to your left. I'm gonna say to the air elemental.
It remains motionless.
All right, maybe it only speaks primordial.
Nadar tries speaking to it in Draconic.
Draconic. Oh, hold on.
Oh crap! I don't have that prepared.
Probably not. Let's just take a look. Oh, so actually, it was in Draconic, but sorry, the orb was in Draconic, but Primordial uses the Draconic script.
Okay,
It uses-
okay, that makes
That's what
sense.
it was.
Uses the script, but different inflections and all that.
Yeah.
I still keep hoping I can bullshit my way through
Right.
because like I know the language, so I know the script. So it's like,
Yeah.
but it's a completely different language. There's inflection. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Does anybody here know primordial? Oh, that's a form of language.
I know the script, but speaking to it this way probably is not going to be very efficient.
Let me take a look at. Well, does Magnus by chance be able to speak Primordial?
I don't have tongues prepared, so I
Okay.
can't try to communicate with it.
Nadar takes a step to the right.
Okay. It's just there. It's just there, standing there. It appears to be waiting.
All right. It should be just staying there. I'm gonna move down to these runes, not getting too close to them, but I'm gonna inspect them, see what I
Okay.
can make sense of with them. Would
Okay.
that be
Go
a
ahead.
knowledge or arcana?
This is definitely Arcana.
Okay. 26.
Oh, 26. Okay, you see that that all these runes are part of this enchantment itself of making this sanctum, of making this sanctuary and stabilizing it. You see that the two runes in front of the safes are specifically for the safes.
Yeah.
And they are for making things more permanent, if that makes sense. They are for stabilizing the safes.
Okay, so essentially they're like, this entire place is stabilized by these other rooms, but this is like really set in stone. Like, even if this place falls apart, these safes will stay together.
With your Arcana check, these runes in front of the safes are for keeping things in the safe. Use a portal. You got shunted out.
Yeah.
Whatever's in the safes will not get shunted out.
Okay, so it's basically if magic destabilizes the realm or something, then whatever's inside will stay in there.
Like, okay, if you brought in a bottle of wine.
I'm sorry, I'm probably misinterpreting things.
No, you're fine. You're fine. No, so like for instance, if you brought in your own bottle of wine and you left it here, once it closes, the bottle of wine gets shunted out.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So this is like the rope trick spell almost, but these safes do the opposite of that.
these two large rooms you see in front of the safes keep everything in the safes in the safe.
Okay. It looks safe to walk on to the runes that protect the safe. This
Well,
entire
that's-
place is structurally sound because of these
Oh,
things.
that's
So
good.
try not to dispel magic. I made a very big mistake doing that earlier.
I have no intention of doing that.
All right.
Nadar is just still staring at this, what is essentially a mini tornado in front of him.
Yes. It's just they're swirling around.
It's kind of like a little Tony, a elemental golem thing.
It is
and-
more along the lines of a unseen servant.
Yeah, that's okay. That makes sense.
Can I roll insight to see if like Nadar can try and divine some sort of like intent or like try and get a feel for this thing?
Sure, insight check. You think that this thing, if this thing could understand you, it would do whatever it told you. It would do whatever that you told it to do.
So again, like you said, it's a unseen servant sort of thing.
Yeah.
Why don't we just leave, rest a day, you prepare tongues, and come back?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, and
Alright.
you can explore everything else here if you want.
If you want to, you can try to crack these while I do that. I can. Actually, how does
If
time
we
work
do
in here?
anything and it's against whatever rules they have, they will attack us.
Yes, but there's only one, and he's quite small, not very
There's-
intimidating.
A lot more outside.
But there's a dome over this. I'm pretty sure it's to protect whatever's out there from getting in. Hence the portal being
Right.
inside the dome.
Okay.
Yes.
Kyrian. I am with Valen on this one. We do not know much about this plane, and I understand. I understand the curiosity. Well, we better be safe than sorry.
All right. We'll go back.
Decide.
I will prepare tongues, and we will re-enter this place. That is the plan, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay.
Let's
So
do
you
just that.
So, what time of day did you come in here?
Probably early day.
Okay. So when you leave, it is straight noon.
Perfect. Just what I thought. Time dilation. If you want to, so here's the thing. If you want to not get caught up in me having to, spend time and doing all that, you can stay inside there, and I'll be in momentarily. If you get what I mean.
Right.
Yeah. So basically, you can wait in here, and it'll take less time as he prepares for a spell.
Mhm. If you wanted, if your characters want to do that.
Well, I mean, that would probably be pretty useful for dungeon diving, but yeah.
So,
So
so I would like for you, Kyrian, to give me a knowledge check to see what the ratio is.
okay. I swear, if you have like a timer off on the side and doing math on this, kudos. Intelligence check.
Knowledge.
Oh, knowledge. Okay. 24.
24. It's 7-1.
7-1. 7-1 what?
Every 1 minute is 7 minutes. Every
1 hour.
every 1 hour, 7
more.
hours.
Okay. Yeah, I understand that.
Every day
So-
is 7 days.
All right, so if you spend about 7 minutes in here, or 4 minutes, a certain amount of time, around 7 minutes, I will be back in very soon. If you want to, and you can try to check out what else is in here while I do that.
Well, I'm perfectly fine with just staying here until you get back.
All right, that's the plan then. I will be back in a few minutes for you.
Yep. So he's gone. He's gone back.
I-
7 days later, he looks well rested.
Change a few of my spells. I'm going to. Does disintegrate work on elementals? Probably. I'll keep it.
Probably.
I mean,
let's-
it works on anything it works on anything that's a material, isn't it?
I'm gonna do that. Put on you.
Like as long as it has a, as long
as it's a creature, I guess.
I
or
mean,
a thing.
if you told me that you cast the disintegrate on an unseen servant, I would say, yeah, it is annihilated.
Okay.
I was like, yes, it is gone.
because like disintegrate works on anything that has a physical. Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Unseen servant, I believe, does have a hit point.
It has one.
Yeah, it has 1 hit point. So if you cast disintegrate, yeah, it's gone.
I thought
Yeah,
I was hitting unseen servant.
But yeah, that's kind of the point is that it's invisible to try and prevent that 1 hit point from going away.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, back on track.
Okay, I come back. I've changed my spells around.
Okay.
All right, I think it'll be more useful now. I'm gonna Who wants to talk to this thing? Who's? I can put it on anyone.
Well, I suppose if I am capable of talking with it, that frees you up to study magical runes and everything.
Great idea. I'll put it on you, and I'm gonna cast tongues, putting it on Nadar.
Okay.
So for the next hour, you can talk. Any language can be understood by you.
Okay.
All right. So primordial it is, right? I pretty
So
much go.
You just speak, and anything can understand you.
Specifically, it is the primordial language of Arian.
Arian.
Well, Nadar turns to it and he speaks to it.
As soon as you speak to it, it gives you its full attention.
Oh my goodness, it's loud.
It's a tornado. What do you expect?
True. What can you do?
No response.
Oh,
Right, stupid question.
They usually can't talk because they don't have lungs or anything to speak from.
Right, of course, stupid question.
Well, it's can you ask an unseen servant to talk?
True. Right. Well, what can I make it do?
Think of it like a dog.
Nadar thinks for a minute and he just said, "Go up the wall and onto the ceiling."
So it goes. So actually, it just goes straight up to the ceiling.
And it's like upside down and everything.
Yep.
While he's doing that, Drac,
Yes.
I want to cast Pass Wall on this vault
Oh. Okay.
and open up the door.
The door doesn't open, but you're able to pass through it.
Well, you know what? Yeah, like have an entranceway in, and I will mosey my way inside.
Roll a 1d. Actually, call it odd or even.
Keeping with my luck streak, even.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
So
High
First you
divination.
find 80,000 gold worth of diamonds.
Oh, jeez.
You see a giant portal.
Fucking
sitting in there.
A.
I find a what?
You find a giant portal sitting in there.
Oh.
One
Okay.
second. Pull up their. Let me pull up their inventory bag. You find a magical bottle, a magical shield, cloak of protection, gauntlets of ogre strength, bracers of defense.
I'm misspelling things.
Here, actually, I'll just go ahead. I'm just going to assume that you're going to go ahead and identify all these things. So I'm just going to put this down.
Sure. Yeah, I'll do it later. We'll
There you go.
retcon it. So, lightning in a bottle, Shield +1, Cloak of Protection, Gauntlets of Overstrain.
Hold on. I ain't done.
Oh.
1 second.
Valen, I think I found what you were looking for.
1 second. And you also find... Second.
That's another belt of Dwarven kind.
Dual wield belts.
You find...
Oh. While wearing this, you get a +3 bonus to AC. You're immune to fire damage and can understand and speak primordial. In addition, you can stand and walk across molten rock. I'll look that later.
An animated shield, too.
With heavy armor. Oh, this is why he wanted to keep it. I see now why he's really angry that we stole this from him. Okay.
1 second.
You do need strength 13 though to be able to wear that. But
So,
that
yeah,
is
And...
that's a 19 AC.
Now Valen and I have already got better.
Oh, and... 1 second.
Dwarven thrower. Never heard. Oh wow. This should be legendary.
Okay, you need to be proficient with warhammers, and you need to be a dwarf.
Oh. Wait a minute. Only one of us can use that.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. And...
I mean,
We got 5 minutes before we have to end
Yep.
this.
And one more thing.
Oh. Creature of good alignment. This tells me. Evil creature. So there's only some alignment. You get +2 bonus to spell attack rolls. I think we know who we're giving this to. I hope you're a good boy, Dar.
I'm a neutral boy.
Ah, crap.
I'm neutral good.
There you
Oh.
go. Talisman of Pure
There
Good.
we go. You can have that. And however much gold do you need? Because we have 80,000.
The
And this is
issue
just
is
one
the
of 2
twin-
vaults.
The issue is attunement. I just have to make... I do have one attunement slot, but it is something I have to keep in mind.
Okay. Hey, Drac.
Yes.
Is there any way I can make a magic item that increases the number of attunement slots you have?
Would that magic item require attunement?
I was
Yeah,
thinking.
like,
I was thinking maybe having it be like a vest, to where once you have it buttoned up all the way, then you get an extra slot.
So for something like that,
That'd probably be rare or
figure
very
out-
rare.
yeah. So for that, you need to figure out. Oh, also one more thing that was in there as well. I forgot. 1 second.
Cloak of the Bat. That is such a great image you put into my head of grabbing onto both the sides and flapping with it. Oh. Okay.
Well, at least I got some diamonds for Revivify now.
A lot of them.
Yeah, I'll be taking some of those diamonds for like things like greater restoration and that.
Yeah. Should we say like 50,000 of that goes towards that?
No, yeah, and you got 80,000.
One other vault.
Yeah, you got 80,000 gold worth of diamonds.
I say we save the diamonds and we can just keep them, because
Alright,
have a bag
I
of
might need to
holding
convert
now.
them into. Yeah.
Yeah, so you pretty much got the other group's entire haul.
Oh, this is all their stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yep. Their stuff
Maybe.
is none of your stuff.
And our characters still don't know that.
Yeah, we have no clue. We're just like, oh, sweet, we looted some. Kyrian
So-
thinks that we're stealing from some, primordial being.
Oh, also, I need you to make an Arcana check on the planar portal.
Me?
Yep, with advantage.
Okay, advantage.
Almost time.
Yeah, we're almost time. So,
Well, I mean, we don't need
27.
most of this stuff, so you might as well leave it in here, you know?
you notice that there are already seals in place that lead to a number of other planes. The Feywild, Shadowfell, a number of the elemental planes.
Wait a minute, is this the portal? The thing that we're looking for?
Yeah,
How can I move it?
it's pretty light.
Wait, so it's an object? It's
Yeah.
not an actual portal. I thought it was a portal.
No, it
I
is a
got it.
giant ring.
Okay, so it's a ring. Okay, that makes sense.
So it is like it.
Drac, we're out of time.
Yeah, gotcha. All right. Well, closing with that, it's similar like the Stargate portal.
Okay, that makes sense. I
All
get
right,
that.
we'll go ahead and close it there.
All right, thank you all for tuning in. Bedlam won't be here next week for the Thanksgiving thing that Americans do, and we'll see when the next one happens. Anyway, take care. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Okay.
See you later.
Hanging by a thread, hung upon all the words you said, breaking free from this conformity that you force on me. Everything I do is one big show. It's about damn time that I take control. Put me under a microscope.